You are live. Hey guys, it's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another live commentary here on my new channel. This is my first commentary of November, and we're doing a DC movie, an animated DC movie that got signed. Hey, Johnny Jerry, yeah, I'm about to start right now. I'm just doing my intro of the Lego DC The Flash that I saw back in 2018. My favorite Flash movie so far. I still haven't seen Flashpoint Paradox, but I'll get to that sometime if I can watch it online or on the DC streaming service. Now, this movie I saw it on cable a long time ago, like in September of 2018. I loved it. They nailed the character of the Flash here. I'm such a big Flash fan. I've been watching the show for the past 6 years on the CW. I saw some of the '90s show, like clips of it. I love the character in the Justice League cartoons and in the live action movie. I know I'm going to see the Snyder cut, and I can't wait to see the DC's first Flash movie in 2022. I want them to do this right because movie is what I want with a Flash movie. This also was signed by the actor who plays the Flash here, James Arnold Taylor. He signed it for me at Comic-Con last year. Jonathan, you're awesome. James Arnold Taylor, the Flash. Yeah, he signed my Blu-ray. He was happy to see me, that I'm a fan of this character. I've been a fan of this character for a long time. He runs fast, he's lighthearted, and he wears red and yellow. That's what I need. The blonde hair is optional. It's not really necessary for the Flash's character. But yeah, let's get started with Lego DC Comics superheroes, The Flash. It's about an hour and 18 minutes, so this won't be long. So join me in the chat if you want to, leave your comments and your thing on the Flash. So on your, there it is, DC. They do some really good animated stuff, not just the hand-drawn stuff, but also their Lego films are also very entertaining. This year, I want to see Lego Shazam. I'm going to see it next week. Here's the intro. Yes, Lego DC superheroes, The Flash. Awesome character. And the fact that he could do everything fast is interesting to me. Yeah. I decided to do this because tomorrow I'm doing a podcast with my friend on Spider-Man Far From Home, which I've already done on my own, but I want to do it with him. Yeah. There's Cyborg, voiced by Carrie Payton from the Teen Titans cartoons. And there's Batman's dog. Yeah, this movie was these Lego movies. A lot of them do it for me because they have good voice actors mostly, and their hands are like this. And unlike Playmobil, the movie last year, this has a fan base. That's why they keep making them. Yeah, this is a really cool movie. Like I think it was one of my favorites of 2018 that was not released theatrically because they nailed the Flash. Yep, need to watch something fun and not mean spirited during a miserable time. Yeah, exactly, Johnny. I want to see something light from DC, not Joker. I love the movie, but I don't want to see it right now. I need time. I'm gonna buy it hopefully on Black Friday. Here are the other characters: the Atom, Superman, and Batman. So this is not just Flash's movie by himself. Oh. Yeah, it is. And the fact that I've been watching a lot of DC stuff this year that was actually good. Stargirl, Crisis on Infinite Earths, and some Lego stuff from them as well. And also the Batman the animated series. It still holds up very well. Yeah, and this guy's voice as Batman is cool. The Atom, he's my favorite character in Legends of Tomorrow. I've been watching. I used to watch that show too. Hmm. Yeah, and also the fact that I like that they have so many characters in these Lego movies, and they work. It doesn't feel overstuffed, and this movie's only 78 minutes long. But the Flash movie, of course, from DC is going to be a lot longer. They're going to mention that his father's in prison. They're going to mention how his mother died. I saw the show. I know this character kills his mother, the Reverse Flash. And that's the thing. The Flash is a very interesting character. There's a Firestorm, Wonder Woman, and Elongated Man, I think, or Power Man. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, more characters from the DC universe. And Wonder Woman, yes, I want to see Wonder Woman 84 if it comes out in theaters because I've been waiting for that all year. There's Lois Lane, yeah, and there's a Jimmy Olsen. There's Joker. Done better here than in the 2016 Suicide Squad. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, the Joker's still my favorite villain in the DC universe because he's funny and he's dark and he also can be very very charming on screen. There's people laughing. Yeah, yeah. Lois, why didn't you wear a mask? Everybody's doing that now, and the Flash wears a mask. Yeah. Again. Also, you have Zatanna makes a cameo in this movie. She makes a small appearance, and also one of the Green Lanterns is a squirrel with a ring on his tail. I never knew that there was a squirrel Green Lantern. Screw Jared Leto's Joker. He sucked. He's awful. Yeah, he was terrible. Yeah, there's a Super Pup. Yeah, because Jared Leto's Joker was trying too hard. He was being too manical. He's like, I have to act crazy. It's one reason I didn't like Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad. It's too much. It was too much. Don't try to act crazy. You have to be crazy. Why did Joaquin Phoenix work as the Joker like in this movie? Because he lived it. He didn't just do it. Did you think that Sylvester Stallone should retire? If he doesn't do another good film, he should. I didn't see the last Rambo. I didn't see the last the Creed movies. I just didn't. If you can't direct or write anymore, just retire, dude. Connery did, and may he rest in peace. So we miss you, Sean Connery. 90 years old when he passed away, but he'll never be forgotten. That's for damn sure. Lemon meringue pie. See, with a bang. Yep. I'm so glad that Batwoman is also not in this movie because she's in one of the other Lego movies, Batman Family Matters, which I'm like, she's a shitty character, guys. You don't need her. You could easily cut her out. Carrie Payton, yeah. He's also the voice of Wasabi in Big Hero 6, the show. Joaquin Phoenix took his job seriously, unlike Jared Jackass, who was fooling around like an idiot. And yeah, bailing people dead mice and condoms. What the hell were you thinking? Being disgusting doesn't make you a good Joker. Jack Nicholson didn't do that. Heath Ledger did not do that. Freaking Mark Hamill's voice, he didn't do that. They had to embody the character. You don't have to do that by being weird. We get it, Leto. You're weird. We knew that. You dressed up as a woman to win an Oscar. I think we know you're weird. Okay? Yeah. And this is not a Justice League movie, even though a lot of the Justice League members are here. There he is. There's the Flash. Yeah. About 10 minutes into the movie. Barry Allen getting up for Jared Leto is a sicko. Yeah. There he is. There's his blonde hair, red outfit. 2000. Yes, I prefer the Flash over Quicksilver because I'm more attached to the character. I love the character, guys. I love the red colors, red and yellow, like Hulk Hogan, a wrestler I loved as a kid. There's the Flash's costume. I love this character so much. That's why I think he can make a great movie. Do it, DC. Do it like this. Watch this movie, take some notes from it, and do the light tone. You can't have a dark and brooding Flash movie. It's just not going to work. There he is running. And I know some people hated Ezra Miller as Flash, but he wasn't doing weird stuff like Jared Leto. I think he could be a great Flash if you give him the good writing. That's why in Daddy Daycare, I like seeing that kid dress up as the Flash because it's the costume like this. Donuts. Yeah. If I could run like the Flash, I would do it. I would run every day for like 5 miles because it would be great. This is the people, Metropolis, laughing. Plastic Man. Yeah, that's his name. So it says some characters have more than one name. Shazam is also known as Captain Marvel, but DC can't use that because Marvel has Captain Marvel right behind me, who I love. I don't care what people think. If I'm attracted to a woman, I'm not going to apologize for it, guys. Not on here. Yeah, at least Ezra Miller didn't hit someone with a microphone. He choked a woman, but that was because she was approaching him. But Ezra, do not touch another woman by the neck. Don't do this. Don't do this. Just behave yourself. You don't want DC to fire you. Only psychos like Jared would do that. Yeah. This is what the Atom. He shrinks down, like kind of like Ant-Man. Yeah. I know. Trust me. He could be one of the most intimidating villains. Did you see The Killing Joke or his movie where he kills people and you didn't see it coming? Yeah, in Joker, I did not see the violence didn't even start until like the second half of the movie. When he caves that guy's head in the wall, I did not see that coming. That was really dark. But it worked because the movie is like a Scorsese film. Yeah. Yeah, where's Flash? He's coming, Batman. Don't worry. He's heading to Gotham City. I want to get a Flash costume for Comic-Con next year or a Mandalorian costume because, again, I love those characters. I heard, though, that there was more like an April Fool's joke about the whole government controversy, which the video took place. Yeah, but again, just to avoid controversy, don't grab people by the neck. You don't want to go to court like Johnny Depp. Just saying. Don't do it. Just don't do it. I've never touched someone by the neck because I'm not a wrestler. So, oh, yes, Captain Cold. Yeah, he's also in the Flash cartoon, a TV show. Yeah, he was played by the guy that was in Wentworth Miller the Third from Prison Break. Yeah, it's a little flamboyant, but he still was better than freaking Icicle and Stargirl. I hated that villain so much. Lame freaking version of Mister Freeze or Iceman from the X-Men. Yeah, they're laughing because next year the movies are going to come out in theaters again. I want that. I want my Flash movie in the theater, not on Netflix or something. Oh, and Amber Heard that bitch for winning the case. Yeah, I don't like her. I didn't like her in Aquaman. I'm not going to see her. I hope they kill her off in Aquaman too. That they put her in the beginning and then like Arthur sees her die at the hands of Black Manta. That would be a great way to set up the sequel. He's like, you kill my father, I'm going to take something away from you. Blah, right through the chest. And I don't want to be too dark because I want to be lighter here on my channel. But yeah, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if Gal laughed like that in the movie, if she's an Aquaman 2, I'm boycotting the film. I want to. I just wanted to get killed off and get a new female character. Come on, Flash. So, Star City, that's where Flash lives. Yeah, they show that Flash is kind of irresponsible in the beginning of this movie. Aquaman 2 should bring in her sister again. That would work. Cause just like in the Flash movie, you can have other characters, but it has to be focused on him. I don't want it to be Flash's a guest star in his own movie. Or there's Captain Boomerang, one of the lamest villains in Suicide Squad. Look, I can make fire. Why does he have an Australian accent? That's stupid. It's dumb. Yeah, then mate. No, it's stupid. They already had a horrible year, so I want to leave it at that. Yeah, mate. Yeah, crikey indeed. He's a lame villain. I don't want him as the first villain in the Flash movie. I want it to be Reverse Flash. Reverse Flash, yeah, he wears yellow, but he can wear. John, have you seen The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker? I refuse. I don't want my childhood raped anymore. I have Mandalorian now. I don't need any more films. The hobo was never one of my favorite characters. I hated her from The Force Awakens all the way to now, where they're trying to do a Lego Star Wars holiday special on Disney Plus. I don't care. I hate that character. I don't want her in my life anymore. She's done. We're going to look towards the future instead of living in the past. This Joker's laugh is pretty cute. Yeah, Batman has always the best soliloquies, let me tell you. He has like, I'm going to talk like this, but he's not laughable. Like Christian Bale's voice just is laughable. What is Robert Pattinson going to be like that in The Batman? I have no interest, guys. My Batman's not some British dude that sparkles in the sun. That's not my Batman. He's not intimidating, not at all. There's a reason he got sick on set and had to leave. By the way, did you have a Looney Tunes commentary? That's next week. It was gonna be today, but I had to do this one first. It was gonna be. I pushed it back to next Monday. It's gonna be next Monday at in the afternoon. So stay tuned, Johnny. I will be doing it. I'm not canceling it. I just needed to do something lighthearted first. It's a Warner Brothers project. So yeah, where's the Warner Brothers sign? It's on the back, right here. No, right here. Right here. Right here. Yeah, it's Warner Brothers. Never to be owned by Disney, because they can make their own billions with Aquaman, Joker, and with their Harry Potter movies worldwide. They make billions of dollars. So. Yeah, this Joker has more screen time than Jared Leto's one, and it's a cameo. Basically, he's not the main villain, but he's in it a lot in the beginning. He's not in 2 minutes and then he's gone. And no Harley Quinn, no Hot Topic Harley Quinn either. This is all about DC today because, they had a rough year. Birds of Prey flopped. Stargirl did well, but the villain sucked. And they had no theatrical releases all summer. So let's hope Wonder Woman can bounce things back because we need that. Like right now. We need a symbol of hope to get through 2021. That's very creative. That Joker Tower looks pretty cool. What do you think of Martin Scorsese comments on Marvel movies, calling them theme park rides? He's dumb. He shouldn't say that. He's an old fart. You make great movies, Scorsese, but guess what? These movies make money, and people like them. There's a reason why they keep making them. They're cinema. They're not just they're not just a parlor trick. They're a piece of cinema, a work of art. They have hours of investment. People that do these films right are investing their time on something that they believe in. And a Flash movie is going to do just right. Hello, Flash. They are real movies because they were released in theaters this year. You know what's not a real movie? These fake documentaries about saying Michael Jackson was a pedophile. That's fake cinema. What do you think of Chris Stuckman? He's fine. I saw look at Batman as a clown. Yeah, and I love James Donald Taylor's voice as Flash. I met him last year. It was super cool. I got to talk to him a little bit at Comic-Con. His line wasn't very long, so that was good. And I wanted him to sign something that was not just, the Star Wars Clone Wars cartoon. Because like I said, as much as I like that cartoon, Flash is more of an interesting character to me. Yeah, it's true. You can't rush a movie. You have to give it time. Stuckman can be really funny, but sometimes he's a little too serious sometimes, or he reviews movies I never heard of. But I get why he's still on YouTube. He's still entertaining to watch. Hopefully 2021 he'll find his, spark again. Also, Irishman is not a real movie since it's not cinema. It's a Netflix movie. Why Endgame was theatrically released. Yeah, I get it. And Irishman, I don't get why is the movie over 3 hours? I don't get that. Why would you make a freaking crime drama almost as long as Lord of the Rings? I don't understand. Just there he is, Reverse Flash, voiced by Dwight Schultz from the A-Team show, and the voice of Mung from Chowder, the Chowder cartoon. Reverse Flash. Wally West also wears a yellow outfit like this, as the Kid Flash also wears that too. So. Irishman was 3 hours of boredom. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't be bored out of my mind. I'd rather see a 2-hour Netflix movie or something shorter. I am not a very patient guy when it comes to sitting through a movie. If I'm bored, I shut it off. Because I saw Avatar already and I was bored out of my mind. I haven't seen Titanic, but I'll get to that soon. Run, Flash, run. Oh, Flash is going into another dimension. He does that a lot. Yeah, he does in the TV show. There's Green Lantern. There's a cameo from him. Oh yeah, he has to relive the same day again, like Groundhog Day. Just watch Heat or Goodfellas, Taxi Driver, or Cape Fear. Much better than Irishman. Or you can watch a Tarantino movies that are under 2 hours, like Reservoir Dogs. That movie's not 3 hours, guys. Trust me. Tarantino's better. He doesn't shit on comic book movies. He could make a great comic book movie one day. You never know. Movies don't need to be 3 hours to be epic. Endgame was an exception because it was an ending of a franchise for a while. But making a movie 3 hours. Parasite wasn't 3 hours. Don't waste my time. I want to see other films. I got only a month and a half of the year left. So, what do you think of the overrated Glorious Bastard? I haven't seen it. The movie subtitled throughout most of it, and I just was not interested. Another movie that didn't have to be almost 3 hours. No. Also, Django Unchained, good movie, but too freaking long. Tarantino, you don't need to stroke your ego with how long and say the N word 150,000 times. We get it. It was racist times. We get it. Yesterday. Yeah. Brain freeze. Zing. Ting. And after seeing movies like Sonic the Hedgehog, which were not 2 hours, by the way, that and the Shazam movie, which is over 2 hours, but it was earned, I want my Flash movie. I want to see more speedsters in cinema. We need more of those. I'm tired of slow characters that have to talk too much. I want more action. I want more frenetic energy. That's why the John Wick movies work, because it's not slow punching like this. It's plah, 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 plah. It's like that. Yeah. Run, Flash, run. There's the police. He threw the donut into the police. There's Captain Boomerang. Yeah. I'm just not a fan of that character. I like Gorilla Grodd better because he's a gorilla that can talk psychically, telepathically. Mel Gibson as a person, not an actor, he's kind of an asshole. But I just wish he would keep his mouth shut. He looks like he's 90 years old now. He's got like a white beard. I'm like, yeah, people age too fast. I'm getting gray hairs, but I'm still young. So it's sad how these old actors they just become assholes after a while. This is why Connery retired before that would happen. But at least he'll be remembered forever as Bond and as Indiana Jones' dad. So here we go. They caught the Joker again. Yeah, thanks, Flash. And also, I loved Ezra Miller's cameo in Crisis on Infinite Earths. That nobody saw that coming. Where you see, Grant Gustin meeting him. It's like, hey, what's up? It's me. I'm the Flash. They say, no, I'm the Flash, but he's the theatrical Flash. Yeah, Mel's a 64-year-old man dating a 29-year-old. Yeah, I'm going to say this right now. I don't have an age fetish, guys. I do like younger women, but not 20 years younger than me. I know my limits. I can date an older woman or an younger woman, but I don't have an age fetish. Some people do. They have to date women that are way younger than them or way older than them or they're same age, but they have different mentalities. I don't have an age fetish. Everybody's got a fetish or a quirk for something, but I'm not age is not my thing. Yeah, he has to relive the day again. Yeah, it's kind of like Edge of Tomorrow, but done better because that movie has Emily Blunt being a badass. No, I'm sorry. Emily Blunt's a boring, overrated freaking fish face or horse face, whatever you want to call it. I'm just not a fan. My badasses don't have stupid accents or boring faces like this. That's her face for every movie. Even in Looper and whoever, she has that dead eyes. That's why I didn't see A Quiet Place. Not for me. Nope, not for me. There's Lois Lane again. Yeah. Don't worry. The whole movie's not like this because they later on they meet Zatanna, and she's cute, very cutely voiced by Kate McCucci. She's the voice of Velma now in some of the Scooby Doo films and show. Because that's the thing, with her, she has a very cute voice. She talks very very cute, and that's another character I want to see in a movie. Zatanna, the magician, the female magician. She has a good backstory, and she's adorable in DC superhero girls. See, I'm open minded. I like chicks. They don't intimidate me. They don't scare me. I like the fact that you can vibrate like this. Reverse flash. You think they look like the fishes from Finding Nemo? Yeah, like I said, that's what she looks like. Emily Blunt. She doesn't look human to me. And Felicity Jones, she looks like a beaver. It's like the Felicia. My name is Felicia. It's ridiculous. Why don't you fix your teeth? And the hobo, the less I say about her, the better, because I don't want her face is horrible. This is not about her. This is about the Flash. So let's get back to the Flash. He's waking up every day, and it's the same day. I got to fight Reverse Flash, and I'm running into the paradox, the time hole. I know how you feel, Flash. I know. That was this year. This year was very repetitive and just samey. And again, too much isolation. See, Flash was running. Flash, wait. The Hall of Justice. I went to that last year in Six Flags. It looked great. The Hall of Justice that they did over there is like a gift shop. It looks fantastic. That Justice League ride was amazing last year. I got to see the Flash. That's where I got this cup. I got this awesome badass Flash cup. I got it at Six Flags. It's a little dirty, but I did get it. I love this cup. Gotta clean it. Get this stuff out of here. Because I really love the Flash, guys. If you know me, I'm a huge fan of this character. I've been a fan of this character since I was a kid. Ugh. What's this from? This is from. Gotta clean this cup. Yeah, I gotta clean this cup. I'm gonna have to clean it later. I would do it right now, but I'm doing a podcast, so I'll just clean that up. It's a little bit squishy, so. Yeah, the Flash is a great character. You're making him an emo bitch in the TV show? No. Bet Felicity looks like a beaver from Open Season. Yeah, or from what was that other movie? I don't even know. Like that stupid nut job movie. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Girls with big teeth scare me because I feel like they're gonna bite me and not kiss me. Yeah. If you have big teeth, you better have a great smile, like Julia Roberts. That's a smile, not like you look like a squirrel. No, it's laughable. I know it's not all about looks, but again, look at Caitlin Deaver. She has gorgeous pale skin. She has freckles. She has a gorgeous nose, nice hair, beautiful body, nice voice. She's petite, which is what I like. That's my kind of woman. Yeah, this is when Flash gets stuck. This is when he has to find Zatanna later. No, he's not. Yeah, this is an alternate timeline where they don't like the Flash. Well, I do. I definitely do. When I saw people dress up as the Flash at Comic Con last year and at other conventions, it makes me smile because I love the character so much. And there's people that don't get it, like, why? He wears red and yellow like Hulk Hogan. I'm like, yeah, but it's what he does that makes me smile. And he's a thrilling character. Like he can be dark. Like if you see Flashpoint Paradox, I heard that was dark, but he can also be very light and funny and charming and entertaining. That's what I want in my Flash movie, to be entertained. They're all mad at him. Have you seen The Sixth Sense? Yes. I saw it a long time ago on VHS. It still holds up. I just don't like Olivia Williams in it or Toni Collette. They sucked in the movie. Bruce Willis is still good in it, and Haley Joel Osment. I see dead people. Yeah, the twist didn't bother me either. Flashpoint Paradox is one of the best Justice League animated films. I've heard, Josh. I've heard it. That's why I want to watch it this year before the Flash movie in 2022, either this year or next year. Maybe I'll even buy it on Amazon because, again, I love this character. When he's done right, he really can nail it. Hit bullseyes for me. Yeah, please, Ezra Miller, don't do it. Don't grab anybody by the neck. Be nice. Trust me, being kind will pay off in the long run. I was a sweetheart to Amy Jo Johnson. I treated her like a queen, and I gave her a card at Comic-Con. It was her birthday coming up, and I gave her a card, and she smiled. And when I met Olivia Wilde last year, who's going to direct the superhero movie, Spider Woman, she could tell that I was a huge fan. I'm like, oh my God, this is a dream come true. And she smiled. She was smitten. She said I was sweet, and I'm like, again, that makes me feel good. Yeah, this is Reverse Flash pretending to be the Flash. The twist made the movie amazing, even though it was still great even before the ending. Yeah, because the acting was good and it had atmosphere. Unbreakable was also really good. I haven't seen Signs or The Village or The Happening. Yeah, I didn't see any of those. I stopped after like Airbender. That was like the last movie I saw with that Shyamalan directed. I haven't seen Split because I don't like one of the girls in it, and James McAvoy's a cartoon in that. And Glass, I've heard terrible things. So, what did you do to him? Well, yeah, exactly. He's one of my favorite DC characters. There's a reason why he's still relevant and why they want to do a movie with him. What are your thoughts on Airbender? I don't hate it. I know everybody hated in the world hated it 10 years ago, but I thought it was passable. It's not the best movie in the world. I prefer the cartoon and Korra, but it still was not the worst thing I've ever seen. You want to see the worst movies ever made? Watch Mystery Science Theater. Watch their riff tracks live. Those are some of the worst movies ever made. Trust me on that one. Even The Return, they saw some of the most boring freaking movies I've ever seen in my life, dude. He's Reverse Flash. He's a total opposite of Flash. He's evil. He even kills his mother. That's why they put his father in prison because they blame him for the mother's death. They don't see the Reverse Flash turning around and making her heart stop. You're not the greatest speedster, Reverse Flash. It's a great character, yeah. And this is a good foil for the Flash because he's a total opposite of what Barry Allen is. This is Barry Allen, by the way, not Wally West. But even Wally West's version, I like. It's a good character, trait that he can run fast. I can run pretty fast myself for someone plus size for now. Oh, bugs! I hate there's still bugs outside. It's like 70 degrees for some reason. I'm like, at least I haven't had any internet trouble. That's good. Thanks for joining me in the chat, guys, because you've been really helpful. Because 2022 is going to be the year of the Flash, Sonic, and wait, I didn't read that. Let me go back. 2022 is going to be the best year of the Flash, Sonic, Multiverse of Madness, Miles, and his return, as well as Captain Marvel. Exactly. A lot of sci-fi stuff that I'm looking forward to. That's what this decade needs to be. Oh yeah, this is Flash's cell phone. Yeah, yeah. Zatanna and that other guy. I forgot what his name was. It doesn't say it here. Wait, new comments. Hold on. Dragon Ball Evolution looks like a movie that was filmed in an iPhone. It looks like a cartoon. Yeah, they said it's basically a bad Power Rangers movie, just with the characters bastardized. Why can't you take the source material and do it right? Again, guys, or the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. They took a video game that didn't have a major plot, and they turned it into an awesome action comedy with great characterizations, and it embraced the source material. That's what I want. Embrace it. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't do a fan snore stick. That's not what we want. Dr. Fate, that's the character, yeah. Voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson. Yeah, he is. Yeah, this is when Barry's going to meet Dr. Fate and Zatanna. Zatanna, who has the cutest voice. You saw that symbol that looks like the female symbol. Hmm. Adam. Sorry, Adam, this isn't your movie. People think that the first Mortal Kombat was bad. They out of their mind to need to see the Dragon Rape Evolution to see the real definition of shit. Yeah, but the first Mortal Kombat movie, it was PG-13 because it was a different time. Now the one from next year is going to be R-rated and violent, which is what it should be. The games were violent, so the movie needs to be violent. Yep. Kind of like what happened this year, where we had a freaking pandemic all over the world. But hopefully it'll be over by next year because I really need this, guys. I need to go back outside and get fresh air again and go on a date. There's Killer Plants, Poison Ivy. She's so cute. Yeah, and she's not attracted to Harley Quinn. That's stupid. That's dumb. That's dumb, like fan service, twisted fantasies. When is DC going to realize that I'm attracted to women? You can't have it the other way. You can't be for pro lesbos and all that. No, or bisexuals. It's just not for me, guys. That woman isn't for me. This Hot Topic Harley Quinn is not for me. Poison Ivy, I like her the way she is, where she kisses people and kills them, and she's obsessed with plants, and she's sexy. That's beautiful. No, his game is to fool people. He's basically doing what Mysterio did in Far From Home, pretending to be the hero. Well, there's Killer Croc, and he looks better than he does in the Suicide Squad movie, the first one, because the next one's going to be called The Suicide Squad. Killer Croc doesn't wear a hoodie and talks like he's gangster. That's not the character in the comics. Even though Justin Chan went Dragon Rape Evolution or whatever. And at least Robin Shaw and the actor who played Johnny Cage, heck, even Christopher Lambert kicked more ass than Justin Chan, of course, because they actually put in the effort and they didn't have a lot of time to do the fight scenes. If you see the making of the Mortal Kombat movie, they didn't have like a year to do the fight scenes. They only had a limited amount of time. With the new movie, they did because they have CG now and they have a lot of martial artists that they're going to use in the film. And we need better Asian material next year, because this year was not their year. The Mulan movie bombed, and you know why. Mary Marvel is also attractive. Mary Marvel, is that, who is that? Mary Marvel. Oh, there's Deathstroke, not Deadpool, Deathstroke. Or like I call him laughingly, Dextrose, which is I think it's in Sugar, yeah. Deathstroke. Yeah, he cracks me up because he has like one eye. Deadpool has two eyes. He has like one eye, and then the other half of his face is covered. Reverse Flash. Yeah, the older Mary from Shazam. Oh, that's her. Her last name is Marvel as well. Aquaman, yay! His movie was a big surprise. I saw it last year in the theater, and I was laughing my ass off. It was so funny. That was a character that should have not worked in the DC universe, but it had a lot of charm, except for Amber Heard, who sucks and will always suck. She's a diet Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, the rest of the movie was very funny. There's the penguin. Yuck. older Mary, yeah, the older Mary with that gorgeous black hair, yeah, it did it for me, and it didn't have to try so hard. They didn't have to slut her up. They had her in a cape and red, and I got to see her legs. Hey, that's better than nothing. She has a beautiful face, no matter who's playing her. Grace Fulton or the other one, yeah, they're both insanely beautiful. See, I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed to be a geek and attracted to women, whether they're from Marvel, DC, or whatever, or Valiant Comics or whatever. Yeah, just they do it for me. When they do it for me, they do it for me. Reverse Flash. Wink. Yep. Yeah. Mr. Freeze. The Happening. Oh, that's the one where Marky Mark and Dog goes, what? No, yeah. He talks like this for the whole movie. You're interested in science? Yeah. The trees, they're turning on us? Yeah. He talks like that, like he's zoned out of his mind. It's laughable. And Mark Wahlberg can be decent in films, but in that, there's Zatanna. Yeah, she's cute. Josh, you have to have more pictures of her because she's adorable. She talks backwards. That's one of her quirks. I know she does that. She's adorable. I know she's like almost four. She's like 40 now, but she has one of the cutest voices I've ever heard. There's also a song in this. I don't want to get a copyright infringement, so I'll keep it low. Is there subtitles here? Yeah, there are. They're in English and Chinese, French, Japanese, Korean, Portuguese. She's cute. Yeah, I'll put the subtitles because they're not going to appear on screen. Oh yeah, yeah. She doesn't do that in the cartoon. I mean, Eros. Yeah, she says Eros. She's so cute. Oh, Katie, you're adorable. Eros. Yeah, I'll put the subtitles. I'll leave it. If Marky Mark was in the Sixth Sense replacing Bruce Willis, the Sixth Sense would be a bomb. Yeah, and it would have been laughable. People would be laughing. It's like he'd be like, "I see dead people," and I'm like, "No." Yeah, that looks like in space when the Avengers when Thanos is in space. Zatanna, I don't have pictures of her, but I will. Again, Josh, she's adorable. In DC superhero girl, she has like purple hair, but she's not Haldo from Last Jedi. She's likable and she's cute and she does her magic and she's entertaining. Here comes the song, yeah, that Dr. Fate sings. I watched DC superhero girls, both versions. She's very cute. I didn't even know who she was when I was a kid because I never heard of Zatanna, but she's interesting. Even that outfit, the top hat and the tailor suit and her bathing suit, it's sexy. It could be sexy and cute at the same time. That's the little bug from Aladdin. A little magic. Yep, it's magic, baby. Because in the comics, Zatanna, I've heard that her father was a magician. That's how she got into the gig, and it's interesting. It's kind of like Harry Potter, except with a top hat and a magic wand. Like regular tricks, not like they say spells or whatever. It's a little different. I love these visuals too. The animation is stunning. DC just does great animation. And I like that the Lego girls, they all have like lipstick and cute little faces. Yeah, and eyelashes. Because again, estrogen is not a problem, guys. It makes movies better. If you saw Shazam, you'll understand why. Or If you saw Wonder Woman, again, Gal is gorgeous. What can I say? How would you rank the Die Hard movies from best to worst? Worst is still the Good Day to Die Hard, but I don't hate it. The best is to me is my favorite personally is Die Hard with a Vengeance. I love the first movie, but I love with a Vengeance more. It's way faster paced and it's more my speed. And also, you know, it's in New York, so I have a soft spot for it. Yeah, I know your origins, Flash. They could do that in a flashback, if you will. You don't have to do the first hour be a flashback. I already know how he gets his powers. I saw the Flash TV show. Hmm. The Speed Force, yeah, that's also in the show. Oh, Zatanna, you are cute as a button, and she's a brunette. Well, in this, she's a brunette, and in the comics, in the cartoon, she has purple hair, but she's just lovely. Bricks, yeah, on a groovy ride. That's awesome. Eros, yeah, she's cute. Eros, yeah, she says that. Did you know that the action junkie guy with the glasses called the Sixth Sense and said that the Sixth Sense is only remembered and got praised because of the ending? No, it's also because of the I See Dead People and the performances and the gorgeous cinematography, and it's not overrated. I think it's a well-made movie. It was Shyamalan's first theatrical release. Come on, he's made worse in the last 10 years, and it wasn't as pretentious as people say it is. Unbreakable, I think, is still his best one because it's a superhero movie but done as a like a sci-fi drama. Oh, look, there's a giant rat. Oh, it's a mouse, actually, not a rat. My bad. Because the Flash has some good villains. Like I said, Gorilla Grodd, Reverse Flash, Captain Cold. There's Cheetah. Yeah, she's going to be in Wonder Woman 84. He's not a hero. He's a villain. He's like Mysterio. I wish Reverse Flash or Flash could stop the COVID because I would love that. You know, to come up with a cure and just kill that thing. Yeah. Wow. Hero book less Facebook. Yeah, that's a nice nod to that. Superman. No, Steel. Yeah, exactly. Your movie was just too dark, man. It wasn't my type of DC movie. No, I didn't call it overrated. The action junkie did with the guys overrated because he was probably expecting Predator 2. I'm like, again, it's fine for what it is, and I'm glad it didn't get a crappy sequel like the Blair Witch Project. Eros, yeah, you're cute. Your voice is adorable, Kate. Eros. She says that at least 4 times in the movie, but she says it with this cute little voice that it drives me crazy, guys. Magic. They all have their little hands like this. Yeah, they're like little claws. This is why Lego is better than Playmobil because it's not boring, mostly. Tuck and roll, baby. She says it at least 5 times. And yeah, I like to bring my DVDs and Blu-rays at Comic Con because I like them to be signed. It means the world to me, you know. Don't worry, I'm not going to cry in this podcast. With the Power Rangers one, my emotions overwhelmed me, so I did not expect that. This movie's way shorter, and it makes me smile. I might cry if they do a great Flash movie in the theater, but that's in 2 years. That's another story. This looks awesome too. Whoops. Mm-hmm. Try again. See, Flash is not a Mary Sue. He gets hurt. What do you think about these trolls that make posts about you on Facebook calling you a racist? They're idiots. I like people of all races. I embrace anybody of any culture as long as they appeal to me. When I said I didn't like Brits, I don't like their accents. That's what bothers me. It's not their skin color. It's their accents that bother me. I'm not a big guy when it comes to accents. Some of them just think or short term 12. Yeah, again, Caitlyn was a troubled young girl, and I was so attracted to her because of that, because of her vulnerability. Vulnerability doesn't mean that a woman is weak. It just means they feel more, and they are able to be touched. And I don't mean that in a sexual way. I mean that they feel things. When someone wants to reach out to them, they can feel it. They're not robots. Here's Adam. He's look, there's a giant spider. I think I got it. Stupid bugs. Science. Yeah. Take an interest in science, boys and girls. Yeah, a lot of subterranean creatures don't like bright lights. I'm not a big fan of bright lights in my face. That's cool. Adam is riding a freaking giant spider. I think a black widow or something. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. There's a spider. Yep, the Hall of Justice. It's a white bird, not a blue bird. That's a cute birdie. Ah, it's like a video game. Yep. Did you know that the one of them said that you said the N word? I didn't. I never said it. I can't say it because I have friends that are black and it would offend them, and I'm not going to be offensive. I've reviewed Django, but I can't say what they said in that movie. I just or in Die Hard with a Vengeance when he has that sign that says "I hate," the rest. I can't do it. I can't. I can't. With the whole Black Lives Matter movement this year, I can't do it. I'm not going to make a million haters. I can't. Surroundings. This is really good, man. It still holds up even 2 years later. Soon I'll see the Lego Shazam movie since I'm a fan of that character as well. Jump, Flash, jump. So creative. I mean, yeah, it still hurts, yeah. And also, James Arnold Taylor did the voice of Ratchet in Ratchet and Clank in some of the later games. In the first game, it wasn't his voice; it was another actor. But in the sequels, it was him. Good to know. There's Batman's like, I'm mad. Yeah, because Batman's not stupid. He can analyze people like a book. That's how he is in the comics. That's why he's the best DC character, but you have to cast him right. Don't cast some British dude that I don't care about that sparkles in a Twilight movie. It's just not for me. He looks frightening without the mask. That's the problem. Bruce Wayne shouldn't look like he's emo, like an emo bitch. Aliens or Terminator 2, T2 because I've seen it more. I think Aliens is a good movie. It's a little bit too long though. I think James Cameron was stroking his own ego too much. Some of his films are just long to be long. The first Terminator was under 2 hours, but everything else he's done, Titanic, Avatar, True Lies, they're way too long. You could cut 30 minutes out or at least 20 minutes. You don't need to make a 2.5 hour movie to be epic. T2 could have been 2 hours even, and I would have been fine. It's awesome. That whole subplot with the Mexicans that could have been cut out where he grabs a baby, that wasn't needed. Even as a kid, I thought it was stupid. Because you need the beginning to show the T-1000. Affleck will be back. Yeah, good. I want to see him back as Batman. That scene in the warehouse is still one of the best Batman scenes in any movie, period. I don't think Robert's going to be doing this and make it any better. I'm sorry. Just, you know, there's more to Batman than just looking the part. You have to be works alone. Yep, that's a reverse line from Batman and Robin. It said this is why Superman works alone. The Jobless League. No, don't worry. The Justice League is getting its Snyder cut that people waited so long for. And once we have an established group of people, we'll do a Justice League movie right. How much time is left? 24 minutes. I've been streaming for almost an hour now. It's good though. It's nice and I'm not tired and I'm keeping my emotions stable. That looks great. Mazes are a pain in the ass in certain games. Boy, I played a lot of RPGs this year that mazes are just unbelievably just strenuous. Yep, full speed. And he's in the dark. Have you seen The Fifth Element? To me, I think it's too corny and cheesy for a 90s film. It has its moments, but the worst thing in the movie is Chris Tucker. Oh my God, he gets on my damn nerves in that movie. He's like, hot, hot, hot. And I'm like, thank God, Josh, you're nothing like Chris Tucker. You're not loud and obnoxious. I can't stand that. It's like Kevin Hart. He just, that just boils me when I have to see somebody be just loud. I'm like, no, don't be loud. Stop being a cartoon character. That movie, I think, would have worked better if it was animated. I do like it. I like Mila Jovovich. I think she's hot as hell. I love Bruce Willis's blonde hair. I like the visuals. I like the look of it. Luc Besson does a good visual style, but some of the writing was just, it got on my damn nerves. It really did. I hated Chris Tucker in that movie. He is the most annoying character in any sci-fi movie in the 90s, and no, I'm not taking that back. Screaming like a bitch and running and being loud, it was too much for me. It hurt me on a level. I'm glad I didn't see that movie when I was a kid. I would have just hated that character. He's so annoying. At least Reverse Flash in this movie is not too loud and obnoxious. Yeah. Like I said, Bassan, I like aspects of Fifth Element, but the one thing that could have been cut out is that god-awful character by Chris Tucker. He's just... ooh, so annoying. And I had the same annoyance in Rush Hour and in Money Talks and then Friday. He's just loud and obnoxious. Round two, Speed or Blade. That's a hard one because I like both films. But yeah, I know you're not a fan of The Fifth Element. It's a divisive movie. It's got a great look to it, but like I said, Tucker just takes me out of some of the film. And also the multi-pass joke, it's already run its course, guys. We get it. She gets a pass so she can go anywhere. Also, I think the villain is cartoonish. Gary Oldman with like half of his hair, and then he has like half. It's weird. It's a freaking weird movie. It's weird. It's one of the weirdest things. I'd rather see Galaxy Quest because I think that's funnier. It knows what it is, and it's not too out there. Plus, I think Missy Pyle is gorgeous. She's one of the hottest alien chicks I've ever seen. Pale skin, dark hair, these dreamy eyes. I'm like, yeah, just it does it for me. Mila Jovovich is attractive. She's a little thin, but she's fine. Has beautiful green eyes. Oh, this is when the Green Lantern shows up, the squirrel Green Lantern. Josh, I don't know who that character is. Round two, Speed or Blade. I saw Speed more, but I would say Speed, but Blade is still pretty awesome. I just think some of the CG is a little bit bad, but that's about it. But I like the cast in Blade more. I like Keanu Reeves in Speed, but I don't like Sandra Bullock. That's the only movie I can stomach her in, but the rest of the movie, Speed 2 is garbage. I hate it. The Nexus. I know that Fifth Element is divisive. Trust me, it didn't get like a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's not for everybody. Some of the quirky, dialogue and some of the weird imagery and Chris Tucker being loud is going to get on people's nerves. I get it. I haven't seen the movie in years. I saw it in college, but I agree 100% with the two biggest flaws I had with the film is Gary Oldman as a cartoonish villain. Yeah, he sounds like this. I'm a villain that talks like this, like I'm from Texas. I'm like, yeah, it's a little too much. And the cartoonish villain, oh my god, I swear I couldn't stand him. I believe that's the same guy who was Gordon. Yeah, because again, he was under a different director. Luc Besson just likes to be weird. Did you see Lucy or Valerian or freaking some other that Anna movie he did last year that bombed? Yeah. And the second biggest problem, Chris Tucker, yeah, he's too much. He is way too much. There's not one character in this movie that annoyed me. Not one. That where they're so loud and over the top, it takes me out of it. You're not Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey can go woo, 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 and he's just larger than life. Tucker is a loud, obnoxious prick. I'm sorry, he is. He's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and I'm like, no, just stop, just shut up. Shut up. Thank God he doesn't do movies anymore. Imagine him in the MCU. I would want him to get killed in the first 5 seconds. He's just too much. He's crazy. How is he a comedian? Or Kevin Hart, where the funniest thing Kevin Hart did was getting knocked on his ass in every movie he's in. Jumanji and then Fool's Gold and Ride Along, he's just an idiot. I did like Central Intelligence, but because The Rock was good in that. I don't like loud people, whether they're loud comedians or actors or writers. I don't like loud people when they're loud just for the sake of being loud. Like Ben Mendelsohn in Rogue One, he just screams in half of his dialogue. It's too much. Or anybody in Force Awakens, Donald Gleason screams too much. Adam Driver screams too much. The freaking villain, the Phasma screams a lot. I think there's too much screaming. Screaming doesn't make you intimidating. Sorry, it doesn't make you intimidating. It just makes you loud and obnoxious. It's okay, Flash. I'm still here for you. I know this is I go on tangents, but it's because of those are gold bricks like the ones in the Lego games, which I love playing, by the way. Yeah, Flash. Yeah, speed bricks. Yeah. Now I will admit, Chris Tucker, when the first appeared, he was tolerable, but then he came back in the third act, and that's why I literally felt like I was still throwing it. Yeah, he's too much. Like I said, him going hot, 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 and you got nothing, no fire, no nothing. I'm like, no, just shut up, please, shut up. I hate loud characters. Sci-fi movies don't need that. Guardians of the Galaxy didn't have anybody loud. Even when Groot says, "I am Groot," it's short and sweet. He doesn't say it for 5 minutes. Yeah. This is why Tucker never did a superhero movie, because he's just obnoxious. There's Super Pup and Crypto the dog. No, it's Bat Hound and Crypto the super dog. Yeah, here's where the squirrel comes in. Cybots. Yeah, these are the Cybots. There's the Green Lantern. Yeah, it's a Green Lantern squirrel. That's cute. Yeah, he can talk. Badge. Yeah, Badge is basically Rocket if he was a squirrel and had a ring. Badge. Yeah, we haven't seen him in the DC universe. I would love to. If he showed up in the Green Lantern movie or TV show they're doing, I would die laughing. He sounds like this, like I'm from New York. Yeah, he's cute. He's a cute character. He's not in the film much. He shows up at the third act, but Tucker takes notes from its accurate. Hey, being loud doesn't equal being funny. No. Ask Kevin Hart or Tiffany Haddish. They just want to be loud to be heard. You don't have to scream to be heard. He's like, I ain't no squirrel. My name is Badge. Yeah, you got to look up Badge, Josh, because he's very cute. He has his ring, not in his teeth, but in his tail. It's adorable. That is cool. Yeah, I like that. He has a water bed. Yeah, that makes sense. The super pets. Yeah. Oh, there's a seahorse. Yeah. Looks like a horsey from Pokemon. Yeah, squirrels are not pets. They're domesticated animals that are outside that run in the park. Yeah, again, when I see Lego Shazam, I'm gonna have a smile on my face. I'll do a podcast for that once I get it on Blu-ray. I hope they have it on sale on Black Friday so I can get it. Well, after Black Friday, because they'll have sales up until Cyber Monday. Because I love deals, guys. I like to get these guys. You know how much I paid for this movie? $4 at Best Buy. $4 and change. Awesome, right? And it got signed, so that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool. I don't know if I'm ever gonna sell it though, because it means too much to me. Yeah, it is a lovely room. I agree with that. Yes, to the Batcave. That statue looks pretty cool. The Daily Planet. And Dwight Schultz does a pretty good job as a villain. See, he's not loud. Matrix versus Predator. I say Predator because I've seen him more. And also, I like Predator 2 more than The Matrix Reloaded or Revolutions. I haven't finished Revolutions, but I've heard that it's awful. But I would rather sit through that than Rise of Skywalker. It's not 3 hours long and it ends. And there's a fourth one coming out soon. So Athens, Greece, the Great Wall of China. Yeah, too soon. Giza, Egypt, Star City, USA. Round four, Cobra versus RoboCop, the original RoboCop, the original, not the remake. Revolution sucked. As I know, because they kill off Neo and Trinity. That was not needed. You did not need to do that. Neo could have done a sacrifice better than that. I do like Cobra, but I'm like I said, it never got us a good sequel, which I wish it did. And I saw RoboCop way more, the original and the sequel. The last movie I saw in theaters this year, Reverse Flash. Hmm. Yep, time loop. Flash has had that problem a lot in the show. Yeah, yeah. Big Trouble Little China versus Commando. That's a hard one because I like both films. Yeah, I think it's a tie because Big Trouble Little China is such a creative movie, and Commando's one of Arnold's best films, post Terminator. Yep, the Super Friends. Yep, yep. I have a plan. Yeah, and like I said, DC can do stuff right because they knew that their doom and gloom wasn't going to make money. So they're like, let's make some lighter films. They put some humor in Wonder Woman. They put humor in Aquaman, and Shazam was a comedy. That movie made me laugh out loud. I saw that in theaters last year, and I was laughing out loud every time Zachary Levi was on screen. The Dark Knight Returns, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, I was laughing hysterically. Like I'm like, this movie's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Which is better, Carpenter film, Big Trouble in Little China, or The Thing? I haven't seen. I've only seen The Thing once. I've heard it's a great movie, but I prefer Big Trouble in Little China because it's shorter and there's a woman in it. Yeah, as much as I love Dark Carpenter's The Thing for the effects and the casting and the atmosphere, there's no women in the movie, so it's kind of an issue now, especially. I mean, it's still a classic. The original Thing from Another World has a woman in it, and you know how I feel about that. More movies need estrogen, but not forced on our faces. No more Charlie's Angels 2019 or Black Christmas or Rise of Skywalker. No, don't force the women down our faces. Give them to us gradually. Need the Weapon, Die Hard, Die Hard every day of the week, mainly because I don't like Mel Gibson. Mm-hmm. Dwight Schultz is great, man. I love him as the villain here. I could take you all at the same time. Yeah, bad. She's cute. Yes, Badge is adorable. What? Gotta look it up, Jazz. He's a squirrel. He looks like a squirrel. Not a fan of Lethal Weapon. I have the films. It's hard to see them now because of Mel Gibson. And the fourth one, I don't like the ending. I think the ending is very rushed. Oh, I have to get married before I have a baby, and there's happens to be a rabbi in the freaking hospital. Yeah, what are the odds of that? Point Break versus The Crow. Point Break because The Crow is sad to watch. I love the movie, but Brandon Lee's not with us because of that movie anymore, and it's sad. It's really sad. It's hard to watch sometimes. It's great atmosphere, great soundtrack, really good visuals, and it's R rated. But at least Point Break, it's good. It's easy to watch. I have to watch it again. It's been a while. We were trying to distract you. I ain't no squirrel. Like Rocket is like, don't call me a raccoon, and I love that. That's great. I like all the Lethal Weapons except the third one. No, I think the third one is an underrated movie. I love Renee Russo in that movie. I will give my arm to meet that woman because she is gorgeous. Even to this day, she's still attractive. Like I saw her in Endgame, and I'm like, this is so weird because she's like 30 years older than me, but I'm still attracted to her. Round 9, Mortal Kombat versus 7. Haven't seen 7, so Mortal Kombat. Yeah, Badge. It's what Badg. It's not. It doesn't have an E in it, and he's cute. He's very cute. I would love to see him in a DC movie because I'd be like, yeah, because there's also a fly called Bzzzt in the Green Lantern. Yeah, there's more than just Hal Jordan and John Stewart. There's a lot of them, and he's a good character. Make his costume. Make him have a real costume, not CGI. You can have him have a CGI costume when he's flying, like like Captain Marvel did. Do like that. Take hints from that movie. They thought that movie was gonna bomb. Captain Marvel, yet Brie proved everybody wrong twice. Oh, I'm gonna redo round 9. Yeah, I didn't see 7. Sorry, Johnny Jerry, but I haven't seen it. Not because I don't want to, because I know what the twist is. And what's in the box, yeah, but I still want to see it. I haven't rented it yet or watched it on cable. I've heard great things though. That the movie is very intriguing. Stop you from getting the Nexus. Then what do you mean? The Nexus symbol or the Nexus wrestling stable from 2010? Which yeah, John Cena destroyed them. Aliens because Aliens is R rated and more violent, and it's longer, I guess. Yeah, yeah. They gotta run, 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 run. There it is, the Justice League stand. And see, look, I bought something at Comic Con that actually involves a comic book movie. So, and even though Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is not based on a comic, it did have some comics and books as well, novelizations. Yeah, he will in the Flash movie. And you can cast anybody as the first Flash. Just get somebody that can act. They just have to run fast and be intimidating. That's all. Killer Croc. Limpy. Yeah, till 2022. Hopefully, if we make it through this year and next year. Not yet. It's like the glass eye thing from Shazam when he's like, "I'm gonna put it in my face." Ha ha! Gotcha. I love that movie sense of humor. That's what the Flash needs, a sense of humor. Because if it's dark and gritty, it's not gonna work. You can have some darkness. I mean, Shazam had some people getting, turning into dust and getting eaten. Round 10, Total Recall versus RoboCop 2. I just saw RoboCop 2 in the theater, so I would say that because I do like Total Recall, but it has a horrible remake. I do like it, but I haven't seen it for a while. I need to rewatch some of these films, and I need to see Seven sometime in December or in 2021. Hmm. Yeah, it is. Seven did recently really did see it recently, really good, but I prefer Fight Club. I haven't seen that one either, so I've heard great things. It's just that I know the twist already, so it's gonna. I'm not gonna be shocked with what happens at the end. Well, here comes Eros. This is her last Eros. Eros, and that's the Flash movie, guys. An hour and Magic Baby, an hour and 15 minutes. So one of the shortest podcasts that I've done for a live commentary. I hope you enjoyed it. Shut it off. Very cute, really good voice cast. DC does it again, with their really good, stories. See, you can tell the story without being preachy, and it's a great character. They really nailed what I love about the Flash in this movie. I hope the 2022 movie is worth my time. I hope they nail a lot and make it a longer and make it epic. I've heard all the rumors of the people that are going to be in it. Do you think you will see End of Days one day? Maybe, but not right now. I mean, this year felt like that, so I don't want to see something that hits too close to home. And I'm also doing more live commentaries for November and December. So get ready. The next one will be tomorrow with my friend on his channel on StreamYard for Spider-Man Far From Home. So that's the Lego DC's Comics Superheroes The Flash, one of my favorite films of 2018. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for your comments, John, Jerry, and Josh, for joining me in the chat. And I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow for Spider-Man Far From Home live commentary in the afternoon. So thanks for watching, guys. See ya. And end.